So here's a little bit what you get with the podcast when you finish. Now we have a few different podcasts. One's 15 minutes, one's 30 minutes, one's an hour. If you do the hour podcast, there will be a lot of content. So you'll be added not only here. So we have our speakers. We have Mercer. We have Micah from Memberium, Terry Levine, the coach, and of course, Justin Lofton. So all of these people filled out their information. So you will also not only be presented on the podcast page, but you also get your own landing page. So you have the podcast here. Then, of course, you're going to have your image. You're going to have backlinks to your main page. So when I click here, it's going to go to your website or whatever site you want it to do for people to take a call to action and, you know, get their free resources. This is how Mercer's doing it. He also has his 3 pro tips, right? Everybody starts in a dark cave, figure out the process of going from point A to B. Then you have the master class, and this is what we spoke about, the 5 pillars. So you basically want your podcast to be the top 10 to-dos or the top 10 to avoid, or the 5 pillars of planning, building, reporting, forecasting, and optimizing. The whole podcast was built on this. And then, of course, we go into all of the content. So I take the SRT file and, you know, don't go too deep into the UTM, you know, juice and squeeze. So a lot of the stuff that you say gets put on this page. So you get a lot of content. You can have all this content for free and the SRT. Also, if you have a book, you'll have backlinks there. And of course, backlinks to your social media. So anyone that is listening to the podcast on this page or is driven to this page by other people, they're going to also be able to, we drive traffic back to your main website or any social media. Also, if you wrote a book, we'll have an image of your book right here with a backlink going to Amazon. So this is what you get. And of course, you get...
I'll tell you a huge pro tip to know if you've nailed a dashboard.
Okay, so we talk about a pro tip first. So I edit all this, and then you get your own personal commercial. So this is my intro right here.
And now a word from our sponsor.
So as a speaker on the podcast, so Measurement Marketing is the sponsor, and I make a audio.
You can make better profit-generating marketing decisions. You don't just need analytics. You need analytics you can trust.
So you also get an audio for your business that you use. It's like a little commercial that you can use throughout all of your marketing. So I do the voiceover and I do the background music. I put that all together. It's usually, it's going to be 15 to 20 seconds long, but I have made 45-second ones in the past, which are a little long to put on a podcast. But again, you'll get your free commercial, your free landing page, all your backlinks, plus you get the podcast, which you get to share on social media, or you can even embed it on your own website. That way people just come to your website and listen to your podcast, and they don't have to leave your site in order to listen to your interview. So these are just some of the benefits you get by being on the podcast. Okay, so thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for listening, and thanks for the consideration. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you on the podcast.